everybody, and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Kim Bolenbach, and I'm so excited because this week they are featuring the Philadelphia Cooking Cream Savory Garlic. This was one of my favorites because I've come up with so many different ideas, but the one I'm going to share with you today is a pasta dish, and it consists of half a tube of the savory garlic, and that you're going to put in a little pot over here, and while that's warming up, you're going to go ahead and in another bigger pot, you're going to go ahead and boil your water. And once the water gets boiling, you're going to go ahead and add a little bit of salt so you can give that pasta some flavor now. And what I like to use is the rigatoni. They're nice and big and they hold this cream sauce really well. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and usually you just look at the back of the directions as to how long the pasta is supposed to cook for. But since this is also a baked dish, I like to cook the pasta for about 8 minutes because it's going to continue to cook while it's in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead, I have my water boiling. I'm going to get the rigatoni on. Just dump it in like so. Okay, and I've got my cooking cream over here getting all nice and warm and toasty. And while that's going on, you're gonna add a package, which it comes in a 3-ounce package of pancetta. Now, if you don't like pancetta, you can use bacon as a substitute. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take your pancetta and you're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my trusty knife, cut it in strips, like so. So once you get it cut in strips, as I'm doing here, it doesn't have to be neat or anything like that because it's just going to fold into the dish. And what's wonderful about this cooking cream is that it takes the place of, normally I would cook this dish with a bechamel sauce, but because this already has the flavors mixed in with it, it makes me cook this dish a lot quicker, especially during the week. Now, once that's all cut up, you're going to get your, you can have an 8x8 or a 9x9 baking dish. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your olive oil and just give it a little drizzle at the bottom here. Just like so. So that way then when the pasta is done cooking, it's not going to stick to the bottom of the pan. Also in this dish you're going to want to shred or grate about a cup, between a half a cup and a cup of fontina cheese. And I have that ready. And then also you're going to use and need 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, which will come later after the dish is completed before it goes into the oven. So while my pasta is cooking, I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. And our pasta is just about cooked al dente, which is what you want, which is about 7 to 8 minutes. Once that's done, then you're going to go ahead and get your strainer, and we're going to go ahead and strain the pasta with all the water out, like so. Okay, give it a little shake. Then you're going to put it back in your pot, and we have the cream sauce that we have been heating up over here, which is nice and warm. We're going to go ahead and incorporate that yummy, yummy savory garlic sauce into the rigatoni, like so. Okay, and then you're just going to give this a nice stir so that all the pasta can get all of that yummy, yummy cream sauce. That yummy, yummy cream sauce. Once that's completed, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to just put the pancetta that you cut up earlier just directly into the pot. Oops, like so. Make sure not to sizzle it on the burner you just had it on. And then again, you're going to give it a little toss so that it gets all mixed in well. Then you're going to take your 8x8 glass baking dish and you're just going to pour the pasta with that yummy pancetta into the baking dish, like so. Okay, and once that Then you're going to take the fontina cheese that you grated up earlier, and you're just going to pour it on top. Just make sure it gets all coated on the top here. Like so. Okay, and then once you've got the cheese put in on top, you're going to go ahead and take, remember earlier I said you're going to need about 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. You're going to take your unsalted butter and you're just going to break it into little cubes and just dab a little of it. And there goes my microwave beeper. Always have to have some fun in the kitchen. And you're just going to dollop a little bit all over the dish. That's what's going to give it its nice little brown crust in the end. Okay, now once you have that, you're going to go ahead and you're going to set your oven to bake at 375. And you're going to want to bake this for about 20-25 minutes depending on your oven until it's got like nice little brown on the top of it. So we're going to go ahead and stick this into the oven at 375 and we're going to let that bake. And why don't y'all get a quick snack or a drink, and I'll see you back here when it's finished. We're back. Now we're going to go ahead and take it out of the oven. I wish you were all here to smell this. It smells so good. As you can see, all the cheese is melted. Nice little brown on top here. And all there's left to do is taste test it. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit on the plate here. And look at all that cheese and pancetta. You can smell the garlic. Mmm. Creamy and good. I recommend you try this dish. It's very hot. I recommend you try this dish. It is great, and if you don't, you're missing out. Until next time, thanks everybody.